True TV here with Los Angeles Clippers guard Jamal Crawford. Okay, so Jamal, on a RLA Clippers podcast, you displayed an incredible power of recall. You ripped off the names of all 16 head coaches you played for. It was really freaky. It impressed us. So I wanted to follow up, raise the ante here, and give you another challenge.
Okay.
And today, new category, which is over your career, you've had 8 40-point games or more. 2 of them, actually 3 of them, 50 or more. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you the date and the opponent, and you tell me which defender or defenders you burned for those points.
Wow. Okay, let's do it.
I'm going to start most recent and then go backwards. So December 08, you dropped 50 on the Charlotte Bobcats. Who did you burn?
Raymond Felton.
Yep.
Rajah Bell.
Felton was the main one. I watched video of the whole game.
Okay, Raymond Felton and Rajah Bell mostly.
Excellent. All right. Same month. You're also with the Warriors. You dropped 40 on the Miami Heat. Who did you burn?
Mario Chalmers. He got a lot of that.
Absolutely.
Dwayne Wade got a little bit of that as well.
And Daquan Cook had a little supporting role, but you got it. Mario was the main victim there. All right. 43 points against Toronto. Now you're with the Knicks in February 08.
Wow. That's a good one. That's a good one. Calderon got a little bit of that. Anthony Parker got a little bit of that.
Anthony Parker is the correct answer. Though a little Carlos Delfino, too.
Little Delfino. That was the next name coming.
All right. This is your career high. As a member of the Knicks, January 07, 52 points versus the Miami Heat.
Dwayne Wade, James Posey, a layup on Antoine Walker, and Darrell Wright got the tail end of that.
Right. No, Wade was the prominent defender. In fact, he's the only one I got written down. That was he was the primary victim there. Okay. Still with the Knicks. January 05 we're going back to now. You dropped 40 on the Phoenix Suns. Who were the 2 culprits?
Jimmy Jackson.
Yes.
Second culprit. Let me think. A little Nash, but not really.
Yeah, Nash. I mean, Nash and Jimmy Jackson is the correct answer there.
Okay.
All right, you're 5 for 5 here. Okay. Still with the Knicks, December 04. 41 points against Charlotte. This was a team-wide effort. How many of these guys can you name? There were 3 that I saw were prominent or not so prominent defenders, as it were.
This one may be the toughest, but Keith Bogans was one.
You got it.
Who was the other guard on that team? You got me on this one.
I'll give you a hint. You saw him in a suit when Memphis came to town.
In the suit? Hold on. No, not Brevin Knight.
Yeah, Brevin Knight.
I wouldn't have guessed that one. I wouldn't have guessed Brevin.
And Jason Hart took a little from you, but primarily it was Brev and Keith Bogans.
Okay.
All right, moving along. And this was a fascinating game. Your 50 points over Toronto as a member of the Chicago Bulls was actually eclipsed in the game story by a Antonio Davis-Vince Carter feud.
Yeah.
But who did you burn on Toronto for those 50?
Vince Carter.
Yep.
Mo Pete, Michael Curry.
You got it. And Jalen took some.
Yeah, Jalen got a little bit too.
Yeah, but you got it. All right. Finally, and this was the one game I did not have video for, so I had to dig into all the game stories. As a member of the Bulls, you dropped 42 on Washington in December 2003. So we're now almost 10 years back.
Larry Hughes got that one.
You got it.
What's funny about that one is I saw Michael Jordan that night at a restaurant, and he was holding up 42 with a cigar smoke going in his face, like he was happy I got that against the Wizards because, they were going through their little thing at the time. So that was pretty cool.
All right, man. Hey, 8 for 8. Jamal Crawford, you were 16 for 16. We're gonna have to raise the bar next time.
I'll be ready. Thank you.